And here come the fencers for the gold medal bout at the Tunis Grand Prix. Despina, Georgiadou, the lefty on the left, and Lucia, Martin-Portugues on the right. She's ranked number 3, Georgiadou ranked number 4. And after this match, one of them will be number 1 in Tunis. And the referee, Vincenzo Costanzo, he's a 30-year-old second-generation referee. His father, Roberto, was also a top referee, and I empathize with that, having been my father was a referee, and so was I. So he's just 30 years old, and here he's doing the gold medal bout at a Grand Prix. How about that? Here we go with the last bout of the Tunis Grand Prix. This was a great event, well run by the organizers. Attack from Martin-Portugues takes the lead. Again with the sound. It's too bad you lose a little bit of the flow and the momentum, but hopefully they get it straightened out. Georgiadou sort of galloped forward, took too big a first big step, missed on the attack. Attack from the left, Georgiadou was parried, and a repose from Martin-Portugues. That was a beauty. Georgiadou pushed Martin-Portugues down the piste, and then finally just took the blade and made a straight attack to get her first touch, get on the board. Martin-Portugues went for the second parry, the low line parry, sort of jumped up and didn't get the blade, so the attack from the left scored. Remise touche, her first attack from Martin-Portugues was short. She continued. Watch her fall short. Hard to see from there. Second intention from Martin-Portugues. She came forward waiting for the attack, which she, watch it, she's waiting, parry, riposte. Attack fair, says the referee, a beat attack from Martin-Portugues. She's stronger on the blade right now. That's why she's leading 6-2. Martin-Portugues, her feet were moving forward, but her arm was back, and Georgiadou's arm was moving first, and that's why it's attacked from left. Watch the left. You can see her arm move first. The blade threatening the opponent's valid target. Attack fair from the left. Nice attack by Georgiadou. And there we saw something where the fencers were up and down the piece. We almost didn't see any of that in the men's gold medal bout. Martin-Portugues tried to duck out of the way. That's a rough tactic there. It's very low percentage. Well, you can see that clearly. Georgiadou came forward with her arm back, and Martin-Portugues made an attack with a thrust, with the point. Attack from the left. Well, the first half of this first period was all Martin-Portugues, who was 6-2, and now it's 7-6. So Georgiadou has turned it around before we go into the break. Taco fair from the left. Score is tied. A few of those in a row. Martin-Portugues can't counterattack in the middle like that. Attack from the left, says the referee. There's no break yet because they can't speak to the coach yet because we have a video review. Mem shows means same thing. And that was probably a wasted challenge by Martin-Portugues. So she was up 6-2. And since then, she's been out hit 6-1. So we've seen two bouts within a bout in the first period. And at this stage of the game, Martin-Portugues has been very successful on the blade attacks. She's been very unsuccessful when Georgiadou's attacking, and she's sort of been counterattacking, almost just mentally checking out on a couple of these counterattacks. So I'd say the key for her is to continue what's working and to try to cut down on the counterattacks. You really just don't want to give your opponent any freebies, any easy touches. It's too hard to score a touch. Christian Bauer is also the coach of Georgiadou. Christian Bauer coached the gold medal winner, Bizadze. He's in position to be a double gold medal winning coach tonight. Jose Luis Alvarez, the coach from Spain, just gave a high five to Martin-Portugues. And we're ready to go. Georgiadou came forward with her arm back. Martin-Portugues found the opening, tied the score at 8. A taco fair, says the referee from the right. Martin-Portugues has been very successful on the blade. Strong. Again with the beat attack. So it's easier said than done to say Georgiadou can't give the blade to her opponent, but every time Martin-Portugues gets the blade, she scores. So plan B time for Georgiadou. Preparation from the right, attack from the left. We're tied at 10. Looked for the blade, actually. This time, Martin-Portugues got the blade, but it was in second intention. She came forward trying to draw out the attack, watch, and then she picked it up. Parry riposte. Blade actions belong to Martin-Portugues. Okay, so this time Georgiadou feinted, and Martin-Portugues, as is her case, always goes for the blade, and Georgiadou went around it. See? Feint into the back. Again, it's the sound. The reason we have these starts and stops here, it's a little frustrating, is because of the wireless mic issues. Well, this time Georgiadou was strong on the blade, made a beat attack. But she didn't make it until she pushed Martin-Portugues all the way back into the end of the piece where she ran out of options. Feint attack right in the box, makes it 13-11, and the referee said, I have had enough with this wireless mic. I'm out of here. And it's off. Parry well, the referee started to make a hand signal for parry riposte, but then before he made the call, he says, I want to look at the video, just to be sure. It's a question if it's counter riposte. Clearly, the fencer on the left, Georgiadou, made the parry and the riposte. The question is whether it was a counter parry by Martin-Portugues. Nope, straight riposte. 14-11. And Georgiadou, who was once down 6-2, is one touch away from the gold. And she's still one touch away from the gold. Attack and preparation from the left and made a parry riposte by Martin-Portugues. A lot of blade actions here from both fencers. She's challenging it. Georgiadou is saying that she thinks that Martin-Portugues might have landed on her guard, which would give her the right of way. But the referee looked for only a split second, which means they're not going to change the call. And it stands 14-12. And there's your winner, Despina Georgiadou of Greece, with a beautiful attack to win the gold in Tunis. What a nice bout that was. Huggy. Both fencers thank the referee and the video referee. The coaches congratulate everybody. One's happy, one's not. But how can you be that sad with a silver medal at a Grand Prix? What an exciting day of fencing we've had here, and we'll be back shortly with the medal presentation.